Turns it on. Hey guys, Jano0, how you doing? I hope all is well in YouTube land. Whatever part of the world that you are in. Okay, we are in the fall in my part of the world here in southern Ohio, the southern Ohio foothills of Appalachia, and we are going to be looking and digging up some yellow root because we use it as medicine. It's a great medicine for flu and cold symptoms and all kinds of stuff. You can do a quick search on yellow root and it will, I think some people call it golden seal as well. But these are some of the things that, in my opinion, is all involved in homesteading. Homesteading, in my opinion, keep in mind, I'm not an expert, I'm not a homesteaderologist. We're just a dude that lives in the country. But in my opinion, homesteading should not be about what you can grow and raise yourself. It should be also inclusive to what the area around you will provide, as well as what you can grow and raise yourself, being a garden or critters and so on and so forth. So we're up here in the holler. Our place is down that way. We're up the creek just a little ways now, not too far away from the barn and the house. We are going to be headed up between, we call it, this is a holler, what we call a hollow, or we call them a holler, which is the valley area in between two steep hills. You can see a steep hill behind me. There's a steep hill over here to the west as well. And this area is typically shaded with a bunch of trees, and it's going to be a little bit moist and damp soil. These are the areas where we look for bloodroot, yellow root, mushrooms, ginseng, but we don't have any ginseng in this area, in our area. We do, but not here on our property. And this is all things that we use. Yes, I have my rifle with me. This is a Ruger 1022. We're in the fall time, we're in hunting season, and we never know what we're going to run into while we're out looking for stuff. So anything that we want to either throw in the freezer or skin for fur, because we are fur takers, it's never a bad idea to have your rifle with us. Of course, Mabel, she's already out there on the hunt. Not that she can smell bloodroot, but she thinks she's helpful. So, and a lot of times she'll let us know if there's something around that we can't see or hear. She'll stop and look, and then it'll give us an idea we need to stop and look in that same direction to see what's going on, whether it be a squirrel or a coyote or whatever. So, all right, enough blabbing. Let's start finding some yellow root. It may be a little difficult now for us to identify the yellow root because we are in the fall. Some of the leaves may have fallen off. They're just a small little plant. They only get one, maybe two leaves on them sometimes. And if the leaves have fallen off, then we're trying to identify a little twig sticking out of the ground. But we can still do it. So we find some with leaves, we'll show you. We find some without leaves, we'll show you. We waited till after our first good frost, because a lot of times after the first good frost, a lot of the medicinal properties or nutrients, whatever you want to call them, in the plant will go into the root for the wintertime, and that is what we will, that's what we're going to be after, is the root part of the plant. If we do find some leaves, that's a bonus because the leaves are helpful as well, but we are after mainly the root. This is some of the stuff that, you know, the Native Americans showed the old timers, and the old timers showed the old timers, and old timers showing us if we listen. So Mabel, the mailman lady's coming by, so Mabel's all excited. She's a friend. So anyway, we're going to, we'll stop it here, and when we find something that's really cool, we'll turn the camera back on. So, okay guys, we found one here. This right here is the yellow root plant. You can see the leaf. It almost resembles like a maple leaf. A wide maple leaf, and on some of the older, more mature plants, there'll be a little red berry right here on the plant itself. So we're going to get our little digging stick, and we're just going to kind of dig around it and try to get that root that's down there. And it should be real yellowish root. That would be hence the name yellow root. See, we're starting to get some of the roots up. You see how yellowy they look, how yellow that root is? That's exactly what we're after. Oh, now they're not going to be huge, giant roots, but that root right there, yellow root, that is what we're after. And we're going to keep this one here and put this in our little bag, and we'll stay on the hunt for some more. You can dry these and store them for long-term storage because it just is a regular root. Or you can take them immediately and boil them, put them in some water and boil them down to make a syrup for like a cough syrup. And it really does help alleviate cold and flu symptoms. And there's just all kinds of uses for this stuff. So this is one of them things where you need to ask your local old timers, or do a little bit of research on the old internet there, and make your own judgment call, make your own decision. But that was a yellow root plant, and this is a yellow root. So we're gonna go find some more. Okay, guys, you can see when you're out walking you're gonna have a whole bunch of leaf clutter, and there's gonna be a lot of stuff in the fall that are on the ground. But you can see right here, that is a yellow root leaf. And you can see that if you're not careful and you're not paying attention, you'll walk right by it, just think it's another leaf. But once you start moving these leaves around, you'll see that it's attached to a little stem. And so we move the leaves around, and it's easy to miss, but it is well worth learning and getting them, that's for sure. And they like these areas up in holler here. So we're just going to dig this one up. I lost my digging stick, of course. And here's our little root, kind of a smaller plant. But we got a nice root from it. We got a nice leaf. We'll still keep the leaf. But that's how much leaf clutter was on here. So we're just keeping an eye on it. And there's another nice root. Another nice leaf. We haven't found any that's got the berries on it. And I'm sorry it's a little late for that. But like I say, you can do your research and look up yellow root or golden seal, and it'll tell you a lot about all the medicinal properties that these things have. And we'll show you another one. There's another one right down here. Trying to stick the point at it with so I'm not in the way. Right here next to this dead log, you can see this right here is another one. And it's all good stuff. It's all good medicine, and it's all good knowledge to have. In my opinion, it works better than NyQuil as far as taking care of your cold symptoms and your flu symptoms. So we are going to add this to our little bag here. We're going to continue to dig up some more. But like I said, it's all a part of homesteading your land, finding out what is available, what you can forage instead of just grow, and it's all beneficial. It's all good knowledge to have. So hopefully this will encourage you all to get out and find some yellow root or some bloodroot, or figure out what you have in your area that is useful. And it's never a bad idea too, if you having trouble identifying things in the fall, the first couple of years that you're doing it, go out in the spring and the summer when everything has got the big beautiful leaves on, and then you can take a little stick or something and mark that plant. That way you can come back in the fall and you have a mark, and you'll automatically be able to find it. And that's a good idea to do with anything that you're looking for. So there you have it, guys. I hope this helps. Give it a shot. If I can find it, you can totally find it. Have a great day. God bless. In the end.
Buzz, buzz, the end.